Heathcliff Spencer Peters, and this is Lion's Ground. The members of my Facebook group on facebook.com/groups/lionsground wish me to do another video report related to Kenneka Jenkins. I promised myself I only do a new video when I have new facts. Many people keep their minds busy with the Kenneka Jenkins case, not only national but internationally. Because the story is just weird. We all have our own thoughts and theories about it. And the family and their lawyers suspect that the videos are incomplete or maybe even edited. But the following information I'm going to share with you is factual and shocking. It will give you a clear picture of the village of Rosemont.
Lion's Ground.
And because the protesters are out front, they're going to tell you anything they want. What we want to know is if they offered it, they can't send a messenger. They can't send somebody over here with the tape right now, and then they could prove us wrong. So that's my point. What we want to know is, where is it? We want to see it. I'm not going to worry about the last 48 hours. I'm going to worry about the next 48 hours. Right. I want to know when this a mother here, a grieving mother, is going to see the tape in the next 48 hours. When you can answer that, and when they can answer that, then I care. I don't care what happened 48 hours ago. Get us the tape now.
The story begins with former Rosemont police commander Frank Siciliano, a man of law, but also a man of loyalty. Too loyal, he lost his job. He was cleared on May 15, 2013 because he did not want to commit to illegal and mafia practices by Rosemont officials. The former chief officer accuses Rosemont officials of covering up crimes, favoritism, misconduct, and other illegal practices. From now on, I address Frank Siciliano, plaintiff. All claims made by the plaintiff is well documented. A plaintiff is a person, in this case former Rosemont police commander Frank Siciliano, who brings a case against another in a court of law. In or about March 2012, defendants, that's in this case village of Rosemont, a municipal corporation organized under the laws of the state of Illinois, warned plaintiff he should not get involved in the investigation of the suicide of another officer and implied that certain evidence about steroid use had been removed from the scene to hide this from the investigators performing the formal investigation. In response, plaintiff stated that he would answer any questions truthfully as to what he knew if he was being questioned about this incident. Plaintiff's rate of pay was improperly reduced within a few days of telling defendant that he would answer questions truthfully if he was asked questions about the suicide, including about what may have led to the suicide. When plaintiff complained about the reduced pay, defendant refused to correct his rate of pay and told plaintiff to sue the defendant if he did not like it. In or about May 15, 2013, defendant told plaintiff that his job was being eliminated and that he was being terminated. It's a very wise move that the lawyers of the family conduct an independent investigation, because we are talking about obscuring evidence, manipulating an investigation, and extortion.
Then she's charged us with doing this investigation to find out what happened to Kenneka. We want to know, and she's entitled to know, what happened to her daughter.
Let's check the facts. A 19-year-old girl walks totally disoriented for hours, and the hotel does not respond to it. There went basically wrong. The mother went to the hotel despite a severe infection because she knew her daughter was missing. And she knew she was in that hotel, but the hotel refused to help.
After a day and a half of being asked for, and they've asked for videos for a day and a half. The mom went to the front desk asking, will you please look at the videos from the very beginning, and got nothing but resistance from the Crown Plaza Hotel. And even today, we haven't gotten the videos.
During the 911 call, the mother received advice that could make a difference between life and death.
What I would recommend, just go home, relax a little bit, give it some time. Of all we know, she very well could still be in the room. She could just be passed out. Again, you know how it is. You drink it the night before, you get, what I mean, whatever else have you. So just give it a couple hours. Maybe see if she'll get a hold of you again.
Kenneka Jenkins' lawyer have only seen 8 snippets, while there are 36 hours of video available.
We got approximately 8 snippets. They show different portions of the hotel. They show someone who's disoriented, I would say, in need of assistance. I don't know how you would have monitoring systems that show that and not respond to it well before she reaches any freezer. I don't. There's no freezer whatsoever that I see in this video. In the video, let me be clear. I have not received all of the videos, but of the videos they've provided me, I have not seen any freezer, and I absolutely have not seen her walk into a freezer. They have 36 hours of video, much of which will probably show her there looking for her daughter when they were not.
The lawyers do not have an autopsy report.
We haven't even gotten an autopsy report yet.
The lawyers do not have all the reports.
I want all of it. I want all of the recordings, all of the communications, all of the reports, the statements that were taken. I want to know the individuals that were there. It's my understanding that there are parties that go on in these hotels. I want to know what they knew and what opportunities they had to be aware and prevent this from happening.
And now, the mainstream media claims there is no video of the freezer.
Kenneka Jenkins' mother wants to see it to believe it, but now we know that will not happen. According to the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont, there is no video of Kenneka Jenkins walking into a freezer.
Remember that. Let's return to the plaintiff. In 2011, defendant Stevens directed plaintiff to remove some surveillance cameras from the police station because they were concerned that the cameras may have recorded some unlawful activity. Plaintiff refused to remove the cameras. In or about March 2012, defendant Stevens warned plaintiff he should not get involved in the investigation of the suicide of another officer and implied that certain evidence such as steroids had been removed from the scene prior to a formal investigation of that suicide. And here you go again. Cover-up evidence, manipulating an investigation, and extortion. I repeat myself, again it is a right decision by Kenneka Jenkins' lawyers to conduct an independent research. The plaintiff claims that he was pressured to ignore illegal activities or told not to investigate or pursue illegal activities committed by certain civilians and certain officers. That included pressure not to investigate the involvement of steroids in an officer's 2012 suicide, according to the lawsuit. Allegations of favoritism have been made before in Rosemont. Another former officer complained of it in a 2006 lawsuit settled by the village. But the latest allegations come from someone who spent 3 decades in the department, climbing to one of the highest positions in a town largely controlled by one single family, the Stevenses. Donald Stevens, the former mayor of Rosemont. The state attorney general had accused the family mayor Donald Stevens of having mob ties. In a summer 2005 hearing on the proposed casino license, an FBI agent testified that Stevens had met with several organized crime figures about mob control of construction and operation contracts at the planned gambling hall. Stevens died in Rosemont on April 18, 2007 of complications of stomach cancer. Rosemont's current mayor is the son of Donald Stevens, Bradley A. Stevens. The apple does not fall far from the tree. From this, you can conclude that Rosemont is not particularly clean, and that cooperation in practice with the Kenneka Jenkins case shows similarities with the illegal practices Rosemont is famous of. In a press conference, the lawyer of the mother tells them that they do not care about what happens on social media or what other people have to say or think. They just want facts. Because facts lead to answers. They want all the video material and they want all the reports. And that's not too much to ask. Because there is still a mother there who lost her child without answers.
But that really doesn't affect us. We're not moved by any protests. We're not moved by any protesters or activists. We are only moved by trying to find out what happened to Kenneka. Other than that, I don't make any I don't care. Because that doesn't get me to where we need to be, which is, why is Kenneka dead? That's where we need to be. Thank you, guys.
On my Facebook group, I will compile a document with all the information shown in this video. Did you know that Rosemont Village is corrupt? Share your opinion. Click the videos you see on the screen to watch more of my videos. And I sincerely want to thank you for your time watching this video. It's really appreciated. And I'll see you in the next video tomorrow 3 p.m. Central European Time. I'm Heathcliff Spencer Peters and this is Lions Ground.